Good morning, viewers. Self-isolation rules for people who test positive for COVID will be scrapped later this month as part of plans to start living with the virus, which will likely see the offer of free coronavirus tests ditched and wider travel freedoms, Boris Johnson said in a surprise announcement yesterday.
We will remove all remaining domestic restrictions in law. From this Thursday, 24th of February, we will end the legal requirement to self-isolate following a positive test. And so we will also end self-isolation support payments, although COVID provisions for statutory sick pay can still be claimed for a further month. We will end routine contact tracing and no longer ask fully vaccinated close contacts and those under 18 to test daily for 7 days.
The Prime Minister said Britain will likely be on track to drop our remaining domestic restriction among earlier template if current trends in the data continue. The move will see self-isolation rules scrapped and mask-wearing requirements in healthcare settings dropped by the end of February, marking a major step in the road back to pre-pandemic normality. It will make England just the second country in Europe to completely scrap COVID regulation, after Denmark last week announced it was ditching all coronavirus rules including self-isolation requirements for COVID cases. Mr. Johnson will confirm the plans on 21 February when Parliament returns from the half-term recess. At the point, he will unveil the government's living with the virus strategy, which will provide a roadmap for life in Britain without COVID regulations. Back in January, Mr. Johnson said he expected the restriction would end for good when they expired on 24 March and hinted they could be abolished sooner. The trends of positive hospital cases are continuing to fall, and the huge wave of infection caused by Omicron has now pushed overall deaths above what would normally be seen in winter. But this decision has still taken most by surprise, as the infection levels are still high and it's unclear what this will do to the spread of the virus. It's worth bearing in mind that not every infected person was self-isolating anyway. England is fast approaching the point where it treats COVID like any other respiratory illness. Daily COVID cases have been trending steadily downwards since the end of January, but remain high with 68,214 on Wednesday. A broader survey by the Official for National Statistics suggests that more than 1 in 20 people in the UK had COVID in the week up to 5 February, slightly more than the previous week. But reported deaths within 28 days of a positive test are taking longer to fall from the January peak, and are currently averaging over 250 a day, with 276 on Wednesday. There are signs the high infection rates may be leading to more intense when someone with COVID dies of another cause, however. In England and Wales, there are about 100 fewer deaths each day where a doctor registered COVID as the main cause of death, compared with the daily reported figure of deaths after a positive test. Many believe the Office for National Statistics Surveillance Survey can be done on a smaller scale, but it is essential to have something to keep a check on how the virus is spreading. A surge in cases may not be as alarming as it once was. Experts warn that the high prevalence of COVID means an uptick could see hospitalization quickly reach levels seen over the festive period, putting more pressure on the NHS when waiting lists are already at a record high. Thank you.